From mogul to music legend, Diddy Combs built a reputation as one of the most powerful names in hip-hop and business. But now, that empire may be on the verge of collapse. A wave of lawsuits, federal raids on his homes, allegations that span decades. What once looked like a bulletproof brand is now under fire from every direction. Is this the fall of a giant, or the beginning of a long overdue reckoning? Let's break down the timeline, the allegations, and what it all means for Diddy's future. The lawsuits. A damaging pattern emerges. The turning point came with a civil lawsuit that sent shockwaves through the industry, accusing Diddy of sexual assault, abuse, and human trafficking. What followed wasn't silence. It was a flood. Multiple women came forward with disturbingly similar claims. Each lawsuit painted a picture of manipulation, coercion, and control behind the scenes of the glamour and fame. What began as isolated accusations quickly formed a pattern too glaring to ignore. Victims alleged drugging, violent threats, and abuse of power, all tied back to Combs' private life and inner circle. And while Diddy and his legal team have denied the allegations, the lawsuits keep coming, piling pressure not just on him personally, but on every brand and business tied to his name. The federal raids, a public spectacle. Then came the moment that made headlines worldwide. Federal agents raiding Diddy's homes in Los Angeles and Miami. Helicopters hovered overhead. Tactical teams stormed in. Streets were blocked off. Cameras captured it all. Authorities say the raids are part of an ongoing criminal investigation connected to trafficking and abuse allegations. Electronic devices, security footage, and personal documents were reportedly seized. Even if no formal charges have been filed yet, the optics were devastating. This wasn't a quiet subpoena. This was a message. And the entertainment industry heard it loud and clear. Fallout across the industry. The fallout was immediate. Diddy stepped down from his role at Revolt TV, the very platform he helped build for Black creators. Luxury brands began distancing themselves. Collaborators went silent. Music partners, including longtime friends, avoided addressing the controversy. The whispers became roars. Is Diddy done? Venues began re-evaluating contracts. Radio stations dropped his tracks from rotations. Even artists who once called him mentor stopped showing public support. In a world that often protects power, the industry was now bracing for impact and preparing for life without one of its biggest moguls. A legacy in question. Combs has spent decades at the center of pop culture. From Bad Boy Records to fashion, vodka to Revolt, he branded himself as an unstoppable force, a hustler turned icon. But now, his legacy faces a brutal rewrite. The lawsuits, the raids, the silence from peers, they've all cast a long shadow over a once celebrated career. His philanthropic efforts, award speeches, and public image are all being re-examined under a new lens. And for many, it's raised a painful question. How long did the industry look the other way? What comes next? Right now, there are more questions than answers. No criminal charges have been filed, yet, but the investigations are ongoing. Civil suits are stacking up, and Diddy's brand is bleeding credibility. Legal experts predict that even if he avoids jail time, the reputational damage may be irreversible. His empire, once sprawling and untouchable, is now in retreat. If this is the end for Diddy, it won't come with a mic drop. It'll come with silence, headlines, and courtroom doors closing behind him. The fall of powerful men is nothing new in Hollywood, but Diddy's downfall feels different. It's not just about one man. It's about an industry finally being forced to face itself. What happens next could reshape how music, money, and power operate behind the scenes. Is this the final chapter in Diddy's story, or the start of something even bigger? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay updated as this story unfolds.